to appeal to the community, and it's really interesting to see everything kind of bloom on its own. We try to provide an environment and a discourse where everyone can get along, and it seems to be working out. But it's really interesting because the first part, or the first tournament that we did, it just seemed like the pauses, and they just kind of that the pauses kind of increased as the tournament progressed. So by the time we got to the final match, it seemed like there was a pause, again and again and again, because there were, people were trying to do substitutions and stuff like that. And really, I think that it's really the intensity of these later matches. The stakes are high. You want your ping to be low, and you want to kind of leave it on the battlefield.
Absolutely. In so many of these matches, this tournament has gone pretty smooth, so it'll be interesting to see what happens here at the end. Big point of pride to win these tournaments. It takes a lot of sacrifice and time.
Oh yeah.
Just putting in the time over these last 2 days, these people are basically sacrificing their weekend because, I mean, it's not like they would sit around playing Shiv anyway. They've got stuff going on, right?
No.
We've all got stuff going on, right?
That wouldn't happen. I wasn't supposed to have a date yesterday.
Oh.
I
But
actually
honey.
wasn't, but just wanted to get some pity from the masses. But no, this is totally worth our time. Chicken was like thanking the hell out of me for streaming, and I'm like, what are you talking about? You fucking set this tournament together. I'm thanking you 1,000 times over. Like, FC is thank you guys so much for setting this thing up. This is awesome. Like, all these tournaments makes the Shiv community just so much more golden and better, right? Because as a game community, it is sort of stagnating in a way and a little small, but we fight. We're feisty, just like feisty, but we're feisty,
right.
And we don't die. We keep having these awesome ass tournaments.
We've seen some fresh faces, in this tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Some lower ranked clans, I mean, they didn't make it to the end or anything, but hats off to them. And really,
yeah.
I think we're legitimizing and standardizing the rules of the game. One thing, just on my personal pedestal, I just think that all these main competitive teams need to come together, send a representative. We need to standardize our rules for these competitive tournaments and kind of codify and make it to something to where we can bring it to these e-leagues and make it a big esports kind of thing where people are like, wow, we're playing Shiv, because it's becoming a bigger game. And really with that transition, if there is a Shiv 2, we'll already have everything in place to just kind of to set it off and bring it up with those upper echelons and more popular games.
And guys, it looks like they have agreed on the Tempest Dual Yard server, so we're going to go ahead and meet up in there.
About darn time.
There's a little bit of open chaos going on here. When I was playing competitive, I wasn't about warming up with the other team. I didn't want them to tell exactly what I was going to be doing, to be able to predict me. I mean, yeah, maybe they had seen some footage of me during the tournament or whatever, but I'm too keen on doing an extensive warm up with the other team.
Okay, never mind. The stream was black for a little while.
I just turned it off so I could enter the password.
Okay.
But yeah, Michael Jordan, he probably never had a pregame warm up with Charles Barkley,
So true. Yeah, that's true.
But it's kind of just the way it's turned out.
Reiterate some of that stuff. What was the stream off when we were talking about it?
No, I just turned the video off.
The video off.
Oh, okay. All right.
So many times I let that slide and just enter the password on the stream. I'm like, guys, you didn't see that. You did not see that.
Didn't see nothing.
We got so many people watching right now. I think it's best to turn it off. But here we are in Tempest. One of my favorite places to duel. How important has dueling been for you as far as building your skills up to Ripper?
Oh, me? Oh, well, as probably many of my viewers will know, I'm almost a solo duelist kind of person. Like, I really do not play as many scrims and team objective things as I should, and it kind of shows. Like, I'm not very good at team play on my clan, but I would probably say I'm amongst some of the best dueling men-at-arms. Like, I've beaten people like Beef, Fart Sniffer, like a lot of really good men-at-arms in duels on a consistent basis. So I'd say I'm a really good duelist. However, that doesn't transfer as much as you think it would to the team play.
What's a good way? Would you say the only way to really get better at team play is to play with your team, build that synergy up, even if it's pub stomping?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, this is really evident with Tempest because they are practicing all the time and they're scrimming everyone they possibly can, and they're just undeniably the best team in terms of synergy. And it shows because they practice for it. They're not as good in duels. I will beat a lot of Tempest people in duels relatively easily at times. Now, obviously, I'm not downplaying their dueling skills. They're extremely good duelists, but their team play is where they really shine.
And they find themselves, because of that synergy, in the finals of nearly every tournament I've been a part of.
Absolutely.
Well, and I think too that it's a lot of unspoken kind of stuff. When you played with someone for a while, you kind of you know what to expect from them. You know where they're going to go. While communication's important, and calling out the locations, sticking with certain tactics, can all be very important. It's kind of sometimes those unspoken things, like I know that guy's going to rotate and cover my ass, or he's going to try to kite someone back to me, or whatever the circumstances are, and it really is that synergy and that ability to play together as a group.
Earlier on in the first game, we casted together some guy. I made the prediction that Nemesis was making it to the finals, and here we are. And I'll just continue that prediction. I'll just continue it, man. My bet, I say Nemesis to win. Let's do it, boys. I really like Palacier. I really like Infernal style. I like Keys and Anstey. I've seen them play a lot, and I think they bring a lot to the team. Das Truck, Bird of Prey. These are some great players on Nemesis, and I really look forward to them doing well tonight.
The team name is so appropriate, Nemesis, for this. Because Tempest is they're kind of the big dogs in town, and Nemesis is coming in and trying to dethrone them, I think.
To Ripper, do you have any projections?
Well, the one projection I can see now is I think Tempest wants to 5v1 me because I said that they're not good at duels. I may be paying for that statement sooner than I thought. But seriously, I really want to agree with you guys that Nemesis is going to win. In my heart of hearts, I want to say, literally in my heart, I want to say Nemesis is going to win. Because I honestly, I like them better than... wait, no, now I'm just getting mean.
Uh-oh.
No, I like them both equally. No, I like them both equally. I know more Nemesis guys, that's why I want to say that. But they're both really cool dudes. And I want to say Nemesis is going to win because they're kind of the underdog here.
Exactly.
But factually and statistically speaking, Tempest has the advantage, and I can't deny that. And I'm like, if I had to bet money, I would bet it on Tempest.
I think you'd be safe to make that bet. Players like Sarge, Omega, who has been one of those guys you see out and about who are just plain scary on the battlefield. Skills, Guts,
Absolutely.
Raw Boner, Spook, of course, who has carried the torch for Chivalry for such a long time. These are guys that have, their skill, their reputation precedes them in a lot of ways. But especially Omega. I just remember seeing him in dual servers and just walking around in a very zen-like approach. I've never really seen him get pissy or troll anybody or get angry. He just throws down every night.
Almost definitely. Yeah, Tempest just has this quiet power about them when they fight and in their team speak. I've been in their team speak in a scrim and in battles, and it's like a temple almost in the just pure zen soundingness of their fighting. Unless Anomaly's there, then he just kind of flips out. But when he's not there, it's usually pretty zen, and it's awesome because you can see the synergy happening.
And if you've been served a loss before, it's easy to get emotional and get so caught up in it. But if you're that Tom Brady, you're that Drew Brees, you're gonna take a loss, you're gonna come back out on the field, and you're gonna play like a champion. And I think when Tempest is served a loss on one side, they come back even more ferocious, and that's what makes them dangerous.
Folks, this looks like the moment that everybody out there is waiting for. This is going to be the beginning of the duel to determine which side they're going to start with.
So who would you send out there as far as class? Is this the time to bring out the man-at-arms where that dodge is really going to pay off? Or do you bring the heavy class, that knight he can take a couple hits, but he's going to score once with them all and get that insta-kill?
I'm saying Omega all the way for Tempest right now. Just he's got the practice in the dual servers. I think he knows what to expect.
You see, Omega and Spook, they're both kind of on near the same dueling level.
It looks like they chose Spook.
Yeah, they did. Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a Maul v Maul match.
Yeah.
Bird of Prey versus Spook, everybody. Bird of Prey in red, Spook in blue.
I'm looking for a one-shot kill.
Will it be that reverse overhead? Drag. This is beautiful, boys. There's the reverse. He misses.
The spins.
A stab. Misses.
Nope.
Ooh, swing and a miss.
Oh, low on stam. If he gets stammed out, he's gone.
This could be an endurance match.
Oh.
Reverse. Oh.
Oh. Just so close.
And it seems like one of them would bring in a feint about this time.
He missed.
Oh, no.
He missed. And a beautiful overhead.
No. Oh my gosh. What is this?
Oh. Go chase him. Looks like they're going to reset in the map.
They're both a poke away, I believe.
Here we go, the resetting. Everybody stand back up. Maybe not all the way, but we'll see. Stab. Reverse.
No. Oh,
Again, the reverse.
the predictions of reverses, they're insane!
And he got him! Bird of Prey with the reverse. It looked like an alternate LMB there at the finish. Not sure if I saw that correctly. What a great duel.
Awesome. I would not have favored Beard of Prey. Spook is just such a good mauler. That was epic.
A lot of people are saying they just saw.
There when he went for that reverse overhead for the kill, he should have went traditional, went ahead and finished it out. But I mean, it ended up working out for him. I think I would have been pretty upset if I went for the reverse overhead there and missed and didn't get the kill.
So many people are saying we just witnessed the best two mauls in the game right now, swinging away. You'd be hard pressed to find a better start to this Fight Club's second annual Valentine's Day tournament. You're getting ready to witness Nemesis get it on with Tempest, two of the baddest MFers in the biz.
Oh yeah.
Game starts in 5 seconds now. You're going to see Nemesis in blue, Tempest in red.
Mm-hmm.
And here's where we're really going to get our first sneak peek at, what kind of lineup are they going to go with? Are they going to keep that 3 knight and one MAA, one archer, one vanguard kind of setup, or are they going to try to bring a couple MAAs? I haven't really seen that, but it could be important when you have to make a long run right there at the end.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm just going to go ahead and say the roster just now. Tempest is attacking on Mason with Raw Boner, Skills, Ymiron, Omega, Guts, and Spook. And Nemesis has Agatha defending with Keys, Palacier, Bird of Prey, Beard of Prey, Infernal, Das Truck, and Ansty. And the game has begun.
Axes forward from Mason, looking to push the car early on. Fire pots galore everywhere. Man-at-Arms burned, Knight burned.
And a pretty traditional technique to have Skills back on the car, arching, while the rest of the team moves up.
Raw Boner gets an important kill against Beard of Prey.
Nemesis with an awesome start. Oh, come on now. There you go.
Inferno with the overhead. Card is stopped. 9 minutes on the clock.
Dang.
Skills picking them off back there.
That I feel like that may have set the stage for the rest of the game. May not have, but I don't know. That engagement just felt very foreboding.
Skills with another great shot against Das Truck. And Ansty returns the favor against Omega.
Good kills. All right, they get the cart moving. Good job, Tempest.
Fire on the cart. See if this will contribute.
Not going to do much. Looks
And that
like
was
it.
that was a really important push there, because it's easy to get stuck back.
Oh, yeah.
And have the enemy team keep pushing you back into spawn. So you know, I think this bodes well for the Mason side.
Oh, most definitely. Yeah. Tempest seems to be